Hello everyone, welcome back to Fallout. Let's play Fallout. I think it's episode 13 now. So, I've slept since the last episode, and I do remember some more things looking at this now. It was starting to come back to me a little bit yesterday, but we've got to get past these guys really. I can't really fight them, there's too many of them with the kit I've got currently. I'm not super high level with this character. It's level 5's not bad, but a little bit early. Although you can kind of do any bits of the game at any level really. Various degrees of difficulty. What we really need to do is get down into the sewers, get the stuff for this, and then talk our way past the super mutants. So, not wasting any time. Let's just go down and see if we can start that process. This place isn't too bad for us. It's just full of rats. Oh, I didn't want him to cycle the combat. Never mind. Sometimes that gives you a higher sequence next time, and you can come out of it on top. A nice shot to the eyes. That's what we're after. Hunting rifle wins again. For the little guys, we'll just use the 10mm. You see, we've got 3 of these up here, but we can take them on without too much of an issue. I've got 9, haven't I? That's it. That's that combat over and done with. Oh, again he cycled before I could. That's okay. Gives us a slightly better chance to hit as well, critical areas. 76% chance is acceptable, but there we go, we missed. Dogmeat's getting stuck in. And we cycled before it, so... And Dogmeat, I didn't read, but... yeah, he knocked it to the ground. That gives us an easy time to hit it in the eyes, which was a pathetic amount of hit points. And now we've aggroed them all, but it shouldn't be too bad. Our armour will withstand. I mean, Dogmeat's a little bit more vulnerable, but we've got decent armour against this sort of thing now. It's just a beast. Doesn't do much damage, but the crits. I mean, we hit it for 16, and he hit it for 12 total there, so it's enough. Does the job. He's in the way. That's why it was so low. But we'll keep moving up. He might come under attack, yeah. But, I mean, look at this. I'm not really sure how it does this, because critically hit for no damage doesn't make much sense, does it? I think it has a chance to cause a serious wound, like a breakage or something, but we'll go for the head, because he's in the way. He's impeding us, really. And he's well, I guess he pulled the bulk of the work there. And that's what we're after, this pile of junk. And that's a little bit obscure, I suppose. Back in the day, you'd trawl around for this kind of thing and just sort of scan, and any little sort of oddities you see that you don't normally see in places. You sort of get used to seeing stuff, and you'd see things like that, and you'd mouse over it, and it'd be, oh. But it's a little bit obscure. Still in combat. I'll tell you what, I'll reload as well. That makes sense. Yeah, it's a little bit obscure. This game doesn't really hold your hand much with things like this. And I guess if I was to say what the aim of this Let's Play is, other than me just reliving my teenage years on video for all to see, in a way, it would be for, well, to encourage people to play this for a start, because I'm showing you a single track of this game. My track, if you like. I know that there's going to be lots of ways of doing this. It's not authentic to how I used to do it, because I've forgotten so much, but it's pretty close. Thank you, Dogmeat. Yeah. It's pretty close. And anybody, it's a great little adventuring role-play game. Not an adventure game, but an adventuring, you know, you get a great sense of adventure by it, is what I mean by that. But Yeah, go and play it. I'd definitely play the second one as well. To me, this is Fallout. I don't really care. I'm not going to get too much into it. I don't really care what Bethesda's made of it. New Vegas came close to coming back to that vision. That's because it was made by Obsidian. To me, this is Fallout. This is the world. This is the lore. And I'd encourage anyone to go and explore this. The second one's got a much greater sense of exploration, and it's a little bit longer. But this is amazing. This sets the scene. So yeah, that's really.
Hey, you not look like Ghoul. How come?
So if anyone takes inspiration to play from this, at least some of the more obscure parts, if you were trying to play without spoilers, you might come and just keep up with where I am in the story, and some of the things like that pile of junk, at least you'd be able to find that, although that information's all over the internet anyway, so who am I kidding? So I dressed up snazzy today.
That was snazzy like.
So what do you do here?
You tell me watch place.
I'm not a normal. I'm
very confused.
Either one of these works.
No.
We'll try the combat every time we fail, but I really need to talk my way past these guys. That wasn't too bad. We'll try a different tactic with him. I'm going to try and blind him. He's nice and close for the hunting rifle. A shot to the eyes could do it now. 5 hit points is not what we're after. You see how these guys cluster up as they come out of that room? If you stand in the right place, you can get a grenade into there. We've cycled before this guy again, so before I shoot, I'm gonna move in again. We're gonna stand in front of him. I'm gonna try another one for the eyes. Dogmeat's put him down. That's really helpful. If I kill him, I might save in another slot and then go from there, and we'll just do the combat. These guys, as far as I know, they've got nothing but a few hit points. They're not as tough as all that, really. How many hit points has he got left? Let's see what we can do with this. He's got 84. Now, short of a crit to the face, I'm iffing and ahhing. Do I do a burst? I might. No, I don't want to save scum the fight, really. I want to try and do it correctly. Oh, well, there we go. Harry was killed. 110 hit points. And that's what gives this game its versatility, is that crit system, which is wild. It's all over the place, but you can win some crazy fights. Just on the off chance that you hit that crit. I was not expecting that. Dogmeat might be in the way of a burst. I'm going to save it after this, because these guys. Oh, right, okay. He's a problem. Now what he's just pulled out is a flamethrower that I'd completely forgotten about. And that could be a massive issue for us. So, he's our next target, really. Priority. I don't think I can. Oh, I can't hit him from here. We're going to try and go for the eyes. Are we? Right, okay, we hit somebody else instead, and then we're going to keep away. Dogmeat could be in trouble here. But the flamethrower is an area effect weapon. Dogmeat's horrific, isn't he? Yeah, the flamethrower is an area effect weapon. If he shoots at me, for example, he will hit his friend. He might even hit Dogmeat. It's got a very short range. Come on. We need those eye shots. We could really do with blinding somebody. 29, that's good. We're going to keep moving away. If we can. Oh, Dogmeat. Okay. I'm tempted to save. I'm so tempted to save. But it's an energy weapon as far as I know. And we're just going to try and roll with this. We might be able to do it. Dogmeat's unreal. Incredible. Well, I'm saving that. Wasn't the outcome I was anticipating. The flamethrower. I think it's one of those strange weapons. It's classed as a big gun, I think. And don't quote me on that. It could be an energy weapon, but the damage type is. Oh, I can't take it. It's too. It's worth. It is worth taking though. So what have we got that we don't want really? Things like this could just go. Oh, the junk might weigh a lot. Oh yeah, that's heavy. Right, I'll tell you what then. We've got to come back out this way anyway. Repair skill. Nope. Oh, I know what I need to do. I've forgotten about this as well. So, right, here's another obscure thing. You can just try and repair the water pump, and you might do it. But if you put the junk in your hands, and then click use on, ta-da! The massive pump struggles to life after you successfully install the missing parts. You gain 1,000 experience points for fixing the pump. Yeah. I mean, obviously. I suppose in a way it's fair enough. They do tell you that you're looking for parts underneath the water pump itself, and there they are. We'll take some of those. I don't bother about that. Rockets are expensive. You can sell them for a lot. If it tells me how heavy they are, we'll come back for that. Another case of a bookshelf that you might not look into. Energy weapons. This is a great one. Almost makes me wish I'd taken energy weapons. It's if you know you're coming down here, it's a viable skill to put points into at the beginning, but it does make the game hard. I think we just managed to pick up the wrong thing. Still can't collect that, but then we've just picked up something we don't want. I think it's a shotgun, yeah. Is that empty? Yeah. Well, can I collect that now? No. That's worth... I'm not sure it's worth all of the combined cost of those. I'm not dropping the plasma. Doctor's bag. Not sure how heavy that is. There we go. I'll risk it. I'll risk it. It might fetch us nothing, but I'm more curious than anything. And we don't really need the money, so we can leave that junk there. The other guys that we killed don't really have anything. If you're wondering why these haven't gone hostile, I think they do if I go outside again. And just because of all that, I'll just save over the same slot. Right. We are now on the way. We've done them a favour. We've repaired that. We don't have to. And that does affect the game. Let's have a chat with this guy. What do you want? I'm here to let you out. Great, do it. Okay. Lockpick after. Oh. Yeah, we managed to get the door unlocked. First go. Speak to him. Thanks for letting me out. Where does the water come from? They pump it from the wells below. There's a manhole in the cell next door that leads to the old vault. This is the source of the water. If it wasn't for those ones below, we would be a lot better off. What do you mean? It's difficult to make old tech work properly. Sometimes the glowing ones just lash out whenever we go down there. Us ghouls just leave them alone, and the big mutants don't seem to care at all. Goodbye. So there's glowing ones down there. Now, remember that guy said if I went back to him and told him I'd repaired the pump, he'd help us out. Well, he doesn't. As far as I know, he doesn't. So I'm not wasting the journey all the way back to tell him. We'll have to go past him on the way back anyway. If we hurry up, we might be able to get this job done and go back with the caravan. Where are we? £18. And flamer fuel, I think that's heavy as well. Yeah, look at that, £10. It's just not really a viable. I mean, even the laser rifle's heavy compared to... I guess it's not. I guess it's not that heavy, but this definitely is. And the fuel for it's heavy. The microfusion cells are £5 for, so they're sort of like half each, more or less. Right. What was I after? before I went off on a tangent again. Let's just make sure that's reloaded. Oh, I keep doing that. Muscle memories for single shot weapons. I don't tend to rely on bursts too much. The 10mm I do because it's not why I'm saving again. That's muscle memory. Yeah, you might be wondering why I'm just opening. These guys are hostile. You walk close to them and they just tell you don't have no permission to be there and start attacking you. So it's just worth getting the shots off, really. I'll leave them down to dog meat now. We hit him for 19. We'll hit the other one if we can. So that was a 45-point hit. We're going to keep moving. Oh, dog meat. Just going to take a single shot with him. 12 points. He'd actually got quite a lot of hit points. Well, dog meat's just going to finish him anyway. Oh, we leveled. Okay. These guys don't have anything on them. No, didn't think so. I could put the points into the level. I don't really know what I want to do with it. Maybe max out small guns. That's always worth doing. Oh yeah, we get the perk. We get the perk. So bonus range damage. Plus 2 points of damage with a range weapon. Bonus move. 2 free APs each turn that can only be used for movement. That's good. This is pretty cool if you take a hand-to-hand character. There's so many builds you can make in this game. I mean, that's why I've played it through and through and through over the years. I always tend to fall into the same ruts when it comes to doing the actual story, but this is a good one. So it's not really a good one. It's a bit useless if you've got any awareness about you whatsoever, but it can help see the overlays. So friendlies are highlighted in green. Heave-ho, that's for throwing. More crits, that's always useful. Always useful. I might very well take that one. Quick pockets lets you get into your inventory faster, which is very useful for. We've got 9. It doesn't sound super useful, but we've got 9 AP. Well, hip shots, hip-fired shots, snapshots are 5 AP for us, at least 4, which lets us get into our inventory. But burst fire and aim shots, which is the ones we really want to be using, well, they take 6, which only leaves us 3 AP. We can't get into our inventory that time. The only choice we've got is commit it to AC or move. Well, sometimes you want to get the stims out. You want to change your kit out. It reduces the AP cost by 1. So with 3 AP, we can get in there. Having said that, there's all sorts of really cool perks. The Ranger one's pretty good for moving around. Smooth Talker, that's great for the conversation thing. Swift Learner gives you the XP bonus, which I thought I was going to take. I probably should. But I'm edging towards criticals or pockets, to be honest. And then we're in no huge 5%'s okay, but it's not a huge amount. It will make a difference over time, obviously, but this one, a 5% chance of causing more criticals is really cool. But I think we'll go for quick pockets. Yeah. And I'm just going to put... We got it to 150 over, so now we need to think about what else we could do. Is there anything else we really need? I wouldn't mind another weapon skill. Put 5 points into something. Now, I know we can get rippers in this reasonably easily. And I can't remember where we get Power Fist from, if anywhere. I think we get it from the Brotherhood. And at some point in the game I won't be using that 10mm pistol, and I'll want something for in close work. So we are going to invest a little bit in unarmed, I think. It's not a tag skill, and I think there's something that'll actually take a 4th tag skill, and I used to play a lot with that one. That's what we'll do for the level, for better or worse. You can't go too wrong. Like I say, you can finish the game with no skills whatsoever, just relying purely on the luck of the draw with your combat. So, straight down to the 3rd floor. Quick overview. Some lockers here. As far as I know, they've got nothing in them. What we want is over here on the right hand side. So, really, we've got 3 ghouls in the way. And you can cheese these. I know I'm saving a lot. I just, like I say, can't stand repeating content. Okay. If we stand there. Yeah. We'll just cripple him, murder him, and look, they haven't sequenced, and that's a bit of a thing. The combat's over a certain distance, and I'm not entirely sure that isn't down to. I can't remember it being a thing in the game, but it might be. It might be down to this high res patch. Now, one of these you have to sort of filter around a little bit. Maybe up another one. There we go. 2 excellent crits. And then the last one. There we go. He was a bit luckier. But he was hitting the eyes. Shuffling towards us. Dogmeat launches himself down the corridor. I think the phrase meat missile comes to mind, but fur missiles probably sounded a bit nicer. In keeping with the gratuitous deaths of the others, I guess. Right. Let's close that off. Flip back. Reload that. That guy here, remains of a merchant. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think he's got anything on him. There's nothing really to loot in here. I'll have a peek into the 2nd floor, but I don't remember there being anything good there. And there we go. So, you see a water processing control computer. It is functional. After shutting down the water purification computer, you can now hear the repaired water pump working in the distance, bringing water up from what must be a deep well under the Nercropolis. You earn 1500 experience points for getting a water chip. And there it is. A water purification control computer system chip. It looks surprisingly like the chip that your vault needs. It weighs £2. Yeah. Mission complete. That's it. We just got to get it back, and that's the game, eh? Probably get away with that if I hadn't spoiled it, but there we go. Save the game there again. Poke our heads into level 2. So, looking around, I don't think there's anything. There's a locker up there, which I don't remember there being anything good in. And I'm not fussed about it, really. So we're not going to worry about it. Let's go. I'm not sure if we're in time. I can't remember how fast time moves in this world. I'm not sure if we're in time enough to get back to the caravan before it leaves, but it's not a problem if we aren't. Climb up the ladders. Sprint through here. I'll try and grab those missiles, eh? This guy's still shuffling along. No. Can I even take one? No, I'm not worried. Let's go. We'll try and give these guys a bit of a berth. Now the ghouls in this area, as far as I know, don't aggro like the other areas. He says. No, there you go. So you can run past them, and if you talk to them, they might, but they're not as aggressive. We can leave, by the way, in that screen there. We could just run out to the left, I think. But we'll head back. We'll make the attempt to go back with the caravan because it earns us a bit more money. I'll try and upgrade our weaponry after this. I'll speak to this guy just to show you. Thank you for repairing the water pump. I hope all's well with the people when you return with what you have found. Thanks. Bye bye. I think he just says that anyway. If you repair the pump and go back to him. There is a way of getting down there and taking the chip, I think, if you work through set. Is it this one we want? I believe it is. There might be something to loot down here on the school. I'm not worried. I don't really like the Nercropolis area. Even in the daytime, it's a miserable place. I haven't shown you the talking head of set. Maybe I should have done. The caravan's still there. Let's go. Trying to avoid all the combat around the edge. There's a ghoul standing right next to him. We'll have to save before we go back anyway. Just because of the random nature of the Crimson Caravan's encounters. Are you ready to go? Yep, let's go. Oh, that's an unfortunate placement of combat. We won't be able to loot any of those guys. That's a little bit frustrating. Hopefully most of them will move out of there, but I mean we can't pick anything up anyway, can we? So what am I worried about? It's always worth having a quick look over. Sorry if I was talking right into the mic. 10mm pistol, 44 Magnum. That's a bigger threat. 10mm pistol. 10. Another Desert Eagle. Knife, spear, spear. 10mm, and a guy right on the edge there with a hunting rifle. That's our primary target, irritatingly. Go for the eyes, boo. And we're going to move back out of the way. That guy is a big threat. We might not survive this. We've only got 3 caravan guards, dog meat, me, and if they're all going to pick on one guy, could be in big trouble. Oof. That was a nasty hit. Might even lose dog meat. I won't be losing dog meat to a random encounter. That guy's died straight away. This is the nature of the Crimson Caravan stuff, you know. Take a risk. Yeah. Hit me for 7. Dog meat's down, but dog meat's probably going to die. There we go. Our guys are missing. Their guys haven't missed. Another one down. That's 3 down and 1 team. We haven't even had another go yet. Not boding well. Is the combat rifleman dead? We're going to keep moving. Shots coming into the back. We are the only target remaining. She couldn't quite get the spear AP, so she punched us. We could survive. I could keep milking stim packs, especially with quick pockets. But there really is no point. There's not even really any point in finishing the fight. But so I'm not going to. We'll load again. Hope we get a little bit of a kinder RNG on the way back this time. That was hard luck. They become less risky when you're kitted out. Oh, I wonder. I'm just going to load, I'm not going to waste time because that's exactly the same. We might not be going back with the Crimson Caravan. I thought it was RNG, but it looks like it might be already seeded. Yeah, we can go. Oh, it's not. Okay. Well, that's another extreme altogether, really, isn't it? You must be mental, mate. Oh, and 10 caps as well, what a bonus. Yeah. Don't know what to say about that, really. Okay, you made it. There's 600 caps. If you want more work, talk to the boss. I'll be more than happy to work with you again. I'll put in a good word with you, the boss. Take it easy. See ya. Caravan complete. Next one's on the 17th. We might not be using it. A little bit of a slowdown there in the game. If you can... If you keep clicking, they do like a chicken walk. Yeah, we've just hit 30 minutes. I'm quite pleased with how that went overall. Bits of it coming back to me. Let's head into the main Junktown area, and I want to wake up to a sunny disposition for a change. So let's just let's wait until morning. Give it 2 hours. Look at that. It's daylight again. Just check the reload status of this stuff. So next time, I think what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of admin work in terms of going and selling some stuff. I mean, I could do it off screen, but no. If I have to do it, you have to watch it. You can always skip on. Hopefully these guys have got some more caps. We've now got a total of 13,884. Sorry, which is pretty respectable, I think. We need to sell some of this utter tat off. And then once we've done that, we'll take the chip back and see what happens with that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Take care. See you next time.